You're not on that.
That's true. That's right. I'm not on that. That's very true. Not that person.
Whatever happened to that one that tried to make somebody speak Ebonics?
Might seem to be working.
Oh, Ben's friend?
Yeah.
I think.
Was he playing online?
He might have. I don't remember. I could have blocked that session out.
Yeah, where's Ben?
Trying not to let people steal his playing.
That's my dinner. Oh my god.
Too relevant. Too relevant.
He's a pilot. So.
He wasn't the guy that took that plane up in Seattle, was he?
No, he's a pilot.
Right.
He's not a ground tech. He's a pilot. That was a ground tech that stole the plane.
Ben would know how to land the plane.
But for Alaska Air, isn't that the same?
Yeah.
Does he work for Alaska or does he work for Spirit?
I have no idea.
Or is it Spirit? Spirit's part of Alaska, isn't it?
We have a thing called the internet. We can check that out.
That would require me getting off of Fantasy Grounds right now, and God knows if I do that.
Too bad you don't have a phone.
You may never.
I'm playing a game on my phone, alright?
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What about your porn tablet? I could try that.
It's called a faplet.
Did you say a faplet?
Mm-hmm.
I see what you did there.
I don't want to see what you did there.
Oh, but you do.
I do not. I hardcore do not. That is a hard limit right there.
Wow, what a great category to pick, too.
Spirit's his own airline.
Unless it's 3 ways with no dick sucking, I don't want to see it.
George is a little frozen right now. Can't even type anything in this computer.
Can't fault her. She knows what she likes.
Sorry, if you're looking for 2 guys, 1 girl, threesome porn, you don't want to see dick sucking.
Totally thought that was going a completely different way for a
You
moment
don't want
there.
to dick
No,
2
I
guys, 1 girl.
Are we recording?
Where's the fucking
Computer
fun in
streaming.
that?
You're
Oh,
live.
good.
Okay.
Welcome.
Get on the full-on female straight gender. That's not what you want to see.
Granted.
Okay.
Yes, this is exactly how our home games go. In case you were wondering.
Now,
There's
if you were
some
watching,
females
it might
that
be a
like
different story.
sucking dick.
Okay.
It's not that they don't like sucking dick, it's that when you're getting off to it, you don't want to watch that.
Okay. Jesus.
She's not wrong.
Oh god. Thanks for tuning in to the first and last. We are done. I'm out.
Nope, never.
We haven't been called to attention yet.
Just got bored. Everybody out.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies.
That's what everybody does. Yep. All right.
Hi, Ryan.
You are watching and have my number. Feel free to text me. Let me know how the audio is so I can make adjustments if I need to. They're running 3 mics, I believe. Hopefully, I can't tell if it's my headphone mic or my laptop mic. We have your guys' mic right there, and there's the webcam mic, which seems to have 180 degrees, so everything should be a little better this time.
I read a book about Mike and Mike before.
Is that your own fault?
Yes.
Tried to
What dick sucking?
focus talk this time so that I can actually move the camera to you guys.
It's not that kind of book.
That motion blur, man.
Yeah, that'll be annoying until I get my second camera stuff. Deal with it.
Too bad we couldn't do our own cameras and they could switch to new watch.
Right?
Yeah, that would be nice.
But then how's he going to afford the $7,000
Right?
Kickstarter on Dwarven Forge?
There goes my Jaeger ring.
That is the engagement ring.
Everybody gets an engagement ring.
I agree.
Obviously.
Hello! Welcome to tonight's episode of the Sword Coast Adventures. Picking up after unleashing the spellplague. I think we're going to do some downtime this week, so it should be the fastest time we've ever traveled. Does anyone want to volunteer to read? Or?
I'll read.
Alright.
Listen, did we just determine that?
Right. Okay. Molly races for help at the Black Staff Tower as the mage battle engulfs the courtyard. A large bolt of lightning strikes the tower, causing a fracture in the structure. Phil arrives at the Shrine of Nature and meets a young gnome priest, Tela, eager to help him understand Meliki's ways.
There she is.
She introduces Phil to the High Priest and receives his holy symbol. Molly warns Jenny about the tower, and Hibor overhears and inserts himself into the conversation.
Yeah, I do.
As he does.
They mount up, yeah they do, with Dem and Grimkel, and rush back to the Blackstaff Tower, barreling through pedestrians. Phil, in high spirits, decides to walk past the tower to see what the strange light is, and arrives just as the party does. The scene doesn't appear at all as Molly has described. Hibor scans for magic and sees a large illusion spell blanketing the area. Grimkel is tapped to investigate and steps into the archway and vanishes. Grimkel sees the aftermath of the battle Molly describes. Shorix emerges from a magical doorway in the tower. They converse for a moment before Shorix vanishes in a wreath of purple flames. They bicker while Hibor performs an autopsy, ignoring the glowing danger. The Blackstaff Tower, like a bag of holding that rips, explodes as its contained dimensions can no longer be contained. Grimkel is buried under a large chunk of rubble and nearly killed. Molly is thrown from her slain horse. They gather themselves and begin rescue operations. Guards and Griffin cavalry help and quickly get the debris moved. Grimkel is healed and the black skies clear in a blaze of purple flame, revealing a bright, sunny day. But the victory is hollow, as the spellplague, contained to Waterdeep by the Blackstaff Kelvin Aronson, has been unleashed on Faerun. The party return to eat and rest and make amends. Grimkel's injuries overpower his stubbornness, and he sleeps for 16 hours. Molly and Phil, with Sharks on their mind, begin looking into the books he left behind. Hibor is brought in, and the trio work into the night, but with restraint, turning in before midnight.
Still having trouble connecting, or?
I was more like, you didn't include anything about Molly and Phil clearing everything up?
Right.
Yeah, they did.
It was-
Right there.
It was like, it's a very small snippet.
The party return and eat and make amends. Make amends.
Was the most
I like
part
to.
of the episode.
I find it very hilarious that I'm literally at the epicenter of an explosion, and I'm just standing there going, "Huh, an explosion, neat." Looks like everything just landed around me. That wasn't impressive at all.
You guys are welcome to write the summary for now.
No, I'm good. You got this.
That's what I thought. Alright. As we have a bit of downtime, I think we're going to fast forward to the 20th, so you have roughly 4 days. Or so, yeah, because we're on the 16th. Yeah, we just started the 16th of Myrtle. Myrtle. What would you guys like to accomplish? We can take it day by day if you guys want, or if there's just overall.
Like, it's more using with my chakrams.
Okay.
Maybe spend some time with Phil.
Right.
Alright, well, let's take it day by day. It's 16th. You guys are having breakfast. Grimkel seems absent, as does Dan.
Translation obsession.
You want to dive back into the book?
If I'm allowed to. due to my obsessive nature, I must.
I would say actually that's where we pick up is you guys all waking up in Molly's room.
Yeah. Still working on this thing.
Morning, Molly.
Surprisingly, not the most guys I've woken up with in this room. However, we degree that we've it.
Yes. I can imagine so. Not someone I'm used to waking up with either.
I am. We're fine.
He's used to waking up with him.
Wants to
I
be
don't
together.
think I want to live in a dragon household. That does not seem like a safe face for me.
It's not. It's not.
Why would you tell me to wake up there?
I don't know.
Where did you leave off with this stuff?
Oh, you didn't want him to read that.
I know. Do you need this?
Probably.
Gurgle. There we are.
What a lovely sound.
I believe that's dragon for. Oh, it's there.
Yes.
My draconic's a little rusty, and I don't really want to use up a spell to like really understand what he's saying right now. Because part of me thinks I really don't want to.
Quite. I'm gonna go down and grab some breakfast.
I think that's a good idea.
How about we all go down and grab some breakfast?
Ivor,
Yes.
food.
What? Yeah, it's downstairs.
We're gonna go get some.
Oh. Yes. Let's go get food.
We can come back,
Yes, of course. Yes, of course we can come back.
set it down, get up. Now. We've got 5 brothers, you know. Move it. Ooh, that's the first time I've ever told you guys that.
Yeah. She's got 5 brothers, huh?
That's right.
Are
Be
they also
afraid.
on journeys?
No. They are not. They are. Hold on, it's been a while since I looked at them up.
Yes. Yes, tell us about your clutch mates.
My what?
Clutch mates.
It's a clutch mate.
What's a clutch, mate?
Projection, Mr. Buck. Projection.
What is a clutch mate?
Your birth siblings. That's the word humans use. Siblings.
I think I just called a human.
Halfling, gnome, human. You guys use the same
He's
word.
saying we're like all the same.
Are you saying we all look the same? Is that what you're saying?
It's totally what I'm hearing.
Because I can totally tell the difference between you and your other
We can tell the difference between you and Dan.
dragonborn.
Obviously, our horns are different.
Obviously.
Duh.
And the
That
colors,
is
I believe.
right.
I don't understand how not.
Some of my best friends are dragonborn.
Alright, so you guys make your way downstairs.
Yes.
The hall is a bustle with hungry adventurers. Jenny's walking by with a stack of papers. Morning, all.
Morning.
Hello.
What shenanigans are we up to today?
Well, trying to
Research?
stay out of trouble. And research, yes.
Profitable research? She does her glasses.
We'll see.
If we figure out how to fix shit, is that profitable?
I can make it profitable.
Alright, there you go then.
Alright, keep your noses clean.
Damn it, I totally want to go get some coke.
Hi, Hibor.
Right?
Hello.
What are the notes on my family?
much.
Probably.
Like I've asked several times.
I know, but I somewhere went into details on my brothers.
Not anything you gave me. I have names at best.
And like my old party members, where's that all?
I have that. I thought I transferred everything. I don't even have your character sheet. Digitally. Harry, Petra, Noosa, Yusa, Drummond, the 88s. That was your old team. I have Harris, Hubert, Hamish are the brothers.
Oh, I have 3 brothers. I lied. Oh, I have 3 brothers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it just sounded impressive.
5 is a pain in the butt.
They're my brothers, not my lovers.
Yeah, it's still a pain. Siblings take food. It's not fun.
One of them was supposed to be the one who went out and got all the stories, but they were a little bit... bookish sounds wrong, considering, you know, how into books I am. But, like, one of them, he's, like, really good with numbers, so he's working in the family tavern, keeping all of, you know, the money straight and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then another one maintains all the tabs, makes sure the mead's going strong and putting everything together. Kind of bit of like an alchemist, not like a you alchemist, but like a super sciencey ale alchemist. Oh my god, he could be an ale-mist.
Yeah.
Alcohol is not that hard to figure out. It's a good job. It's a good what's the word? It's a good trait. No, job. It's a good skill to know. When done properly, it can be done very nicely.
I'm totally with him. Like, I know the word you're trying to find, and I can't get to it either.
You should be very proud. It's a very good profession.
Oh, we should think so. It's kept my family in business for years.
It's currently feeding my children.
You're feeding your children alcohol.
No, they're making alcohol and they're feeding themselves.
So they're feeding themselves alcohol.
Sure. If they want to. They're grown. It's no longer any of my business if they have alcohol or not.
He's a very conscientious father.
Apparently. You're just like super involved with your kids.
Wait, you have kids?
Yes. 6.
Oh.
They're all older than you guys are. Wait, I'm assuming.
Do you really want to figure out how old I am? That's something you're very good at, is it?
Late 20s.
No. But, nice attempt.
Yeah. Yes. Attempt. I don't have a book about it. What?
Right.
Yes. Why should I? Attentiveness isn't required at their stage in life. They want to be out and doing whatever they want to be doing, so they can do it whatever they want to do. They just ended up wanting to run the winery.
You have a winery?
Yes. In Neverwinter.
What? You've Neverwinter?
Yes, which winery?
It's the Eltosh winery. Insert. I don't know.
You made it up. Don't look at me.
All right.
I just allowed it.
It's right near one of the volcanoes.
One of the volcanoes.
Surely
is it the one that erupted not too long ago and destroyed huge swaths of the area? Mount Hotnow?
Is it?
It is indeed.
Yeah, it is.
That's why the soil's so fertile.
And that's exactly what I say. Volcanic soil is one of the most fertile soils.
So they're opportunists.
Yeah, I was.
Because I lost my mother and sister in that eruption.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah. It was,
I'm sorry to hear for your loss.
Yes, it was rough. Something I definitely had to go through. And the aftermath of it, the power struggle. Something I fought and bled for. Lost friends and family.
Is that why you were in the Navy?
Yes, I was not in the Navy. I was in the Army at the time up there in Neverwinter.
Oh. Why was you in the Navy?
It's because that was our first interaction.
That's
Since I
fine.
was a military man, military to military is, yeah.
It's more guerrilla military.
Boats.
Boats.
Perfect. Business. So yes, and I also had to deal with pirate lords as well, and so that tied into Grimkel and I have common enemies in that regard as well.
Those little guys in the garage, they bothered him too. Gnolls, is that what they're called?
Knowles.
The dogs?
I don't know. I remember having to drag Phil away from a group of gnolls while we were in Skullport.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Gnolls can be very fickle to work with.
Fickle.
But you seem to have come out ahead. Seems like you're not in a bad spot right now.
Well, you know, aside from a spellplague and living with a cursed bowstring for a while.
What?
I lived with a cursed bowstring for a while. Where were you?
Oh, you're telling me.
Here. Where were you?
A young adventurer walks up behind and picks up. I think you dropped this.
Thank you.
Should be more careful with their spellbooks.
Yes.
Pretty sure we left that upstairs to begin with, but okay.
Yes. Left it upstairs.
Easily distracted, this one.
Should see all the notes he's keeping on them.
Oh, you've...
Not just them. Everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what are our notes?
Yeah.
Haven't had enough to actually make anything concrete on you. I have about 3 pages on you.
And what will these pages say?
Truth. Various findings.
Whose truth?
What's
Our truth.
the truth? What is seen? What is...
Just a second, that's where-
What I've seen...
Death break. Such as?
You're very headstrong. You...
She applies directly to the forehead.
Why? Headstrong. You enjoy stories. Pretty handy in a fight. All I know about him is you two have something. I'm not 100% sure what it is yet. I'll figure it out
Maybe
eventually.
something. What something
We
do you
have
have?
feet.
Chemistry?
Oh.
He thinks we're alchemists.
No, I don't.
I thought he was the alchemist.
Right.
No,
I'm
my
confused.
brother's the alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're confused.
Phil has a bow.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a book.
Mm.
And chakrams. They're new. I like them.
Oh, lovely.
I got to test them out recently.
Yeah. I was a little petrified at that.
Do go on. It's like as I pull out another notebook, it's a completely separate notebook. Do go on.
There was a spider.
And I got petrified.
That it? You got petrified by a spider, and then what? What happened to the spider? Did you save the spider? Can I see the spider?
He disappeared.
So there you go.
Well, what kind of? There's a lot of different kind of spiders that can paralyze somebody.
Was mechanical? The drow sent it? Does that help?
I'm behind on a lot of things right now. So the drow sent you a mechanical spider.
Well, I think they sent it to take me. I think they wanted to sacrifice me to their goddess.
Which goddess would that be?
The drow goddess?
There's a couple.
Well, why don't you name it and we'll tell you if somebody sounds familiar.
Actually, I do know one of them. And it's not the one that it's actually at.
There's a really hard one and there's an easy one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is bugging me. This is
Like help?
Yes, please.
Lolth is the one that tried.
That's the one I know of.
Okay. And it's Fetal something. I'm looking it up too.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up. Is the other name of them. I know that there's multiple ones. Oh shit! You have Elestri, Ganhanador, Lolth, Vaderun.
Maybe they sound familiar to you.
No.
I don't know.
Lolth?
Oh, maybe it was Lolth.
Well, that would explain the spider. Doesn't explain why Lolth. So you're saying Lolth herself wants to sacrifice you?
No, I think the drows want to sacrifice me to her.
Selvatar. That's what I want. Selvatar.
Oh, lovely. So Lolth now, the followers now want you.
I guess.
That's disturbing. How the heck did you get out of it? Was it like a small spider?
It was pretty big. It like ate me. And then I dimension lowered to the gate to get help because Phil was like in a bad way.
And that worked?
Yes.
Ooh. That answers a question I didn't know I needed asked. Thank you. You can apparently dimension door out of that.
Well, I can.
Well, testing will have to be done, of course.
I don't volunteer as tribute.
What?
I don't volunteer as tribute.
Okay.
Phil doesn't either.
Nope.
Okay. There are other people who can teleport? I wonder if you could plane shift. I need to find someone who can plane shift. So, are we full? Don't think I could eat any more.
I don't think you ate anything at all.
I ate some.
Your plate's full.
Boom. Mic drop. Laptop drop.
I
dragons call for pebbles.
Well, apparently this one does. He really wants to get back to
I mean,
studying.
I guess we can go study. Like, I mean, we ate.
Yeah.
If he lets his kids drink alcohol, I guess he doesn't really have a big thing about being like healthy and stuff. So.
Right.
They're 63.
Okay.
They are old enough to make their own decisions.
But when did you start letting them drink alcohol? Like, did you make them make it so that they would have something to eat? Like, was it, if you don't make it, you're going to starve?
No. That wasn't anything like that.
Okay, well, we're just asking. I
Okay.
mean, what was it like?
I took very good care of my kids, thank you very much.
Okay.
There.
But you don't know what's going on with them now.
They're in. How are your brothers?
They're fine. They're working in the family pub.
What'd they do last night? Have a good night last night, I bet?
I'm sure they did. It was Friday.
Well, why didn't you call them?
No, it wasn't.
She would device used for calling people. I mean,
Show me.
What?
Show me the device you use to reach these people. I'd very much like to know. There, we could find a compact, fast way of communicating vast differences. Oh, just revolutionize everything.
Like sending stones and.
Yeah, that too.
I'll send them letters on a regular basis.
Okay.
Why are you so interested in what my brothers did last night?
Well, why are you guys interested? Why are you guys all interested in if I gave my kids alcohol?
Because it sounds weird?
Yeah. We're just.
So when I say the words kids, you guys immediately think of a small child, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
It's the
small's
common-
relative when it comes to us, but
That's why I'm looking down.
She say he looks down on us.
No.
Yeah.
So that's why small is indeed relative. Everything's relative if you think about it.
Are you saying you're related to everybody?
No, but an argument could be made, I suppose.
Become related to everybody?
No. I mean, certainly that would be a task. Hello.
Hi.
So back upstairs. Let's crack on with that. All right,
I
cool.
suppose. Head up. Start going through all the information again.
Did you find anything while we were asleep that was useful?
No. Just going over everything that's been translated so far. Mostly, I just made sure his translations were correct. They were.
Also, when I comprehended languages yesterday, I mean, everything looked pretty much the same, so.
Okay. So first we need to decode it. Figure out what's in what and where's in what. Do you guys want to take some decoding? What languages do you guys speak? I don't think I've actually ever asked you that.
What's the happening?
I speak Gnomish
Gnomish?
and Orc.
I thought they were already translated. Why would you translate them again?
Because it's not fully translated. See? Not fully translated.
Oh, besides that one.
Not fully translated. Not fully translated. We need to finish the translation to figure out what's going on. Because if this is indeed his spellbook, A, dear lord, B, this is definitely will be some source of great importance in the upcoming days.
Why, dear Lord?
It's an expression.
No, but I know, but why would you say that? Like, why, dear Lord, if it's, like, bad, right? Like, not misunderstanding?
If this is his spell book, and I will mispronounce the name. Give me the name one more time. Agaheron. If this is Agaheron, the same one that was Agamemnon, that was instrumental in Waterdeep. Just the mere fact that we have one of his spell books is fantastic.
So, not Dear Lord.
That.
Good. Dear Lord, good.
Like,
Do you know how wizards cast spells?
with magic?
Yes, but how they do them. Like, for instance, do you know where your magic comes from?
My book.
It comes from your stories and all the experiences, and it's a manifestation of all of that, correct?
Sure.
What about you? You can do some spell work, right? Where does
From the world around me.
yours comes from the world around you? Wizards comes from their spell book and the knowledge they've learned.
So if they don't have their spell book, they can't do any spells.
That is an oversimplification of it, but more or less, yes.
That sounds like really detrimental.
So why is that spell book in our hands now if spell books are wizards' lifeblood?
Yeah.
That.
Like, if we can't do shit without it, like, why do we have it?
He's dead.
He's very dead.
He's very much dead.
So what happens when a wizard dies then?
Well, usually their depends on it. Greatly depends on the form of death. Died peacefully. Probably their stuff might be passed on to either a well-known college of magic, family member, stuff like that. He said,
You would know his tower's still in the city.
Yeah.
And still very well protected.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe we should go there.
that would not be a bad idea.
Would it be a good one? I mean, like, if you say dear Lord, I mean, like, dear Lord cool or dear Lord bad?
Because it could go one of two ways. Either if we mention the known that we have one of his spell books, then they might want it back.
Well, what if we just say...
It's abandoned.
It is abandoned.
It's like a historical landmark at this point.
His
It's
tower.
so well protected that nobody's been able to get into it.
So maybe.
So who... Like, is there anybody alive who was, like, the last one who was in there, or, like, knows what was, like, going on with it?
Because it's so ancient that...
You could assume that somebody must know something to be able to get their hands on his book,
Someone.
considering he died in his tower.
Oh.
So,
By himself.
using assumptions, he did die in his tower.
By himself?
By himself, more or less. I would assume so.
You don't really yourself more or less.
He's either more dead or less dead.
So it's Schrodinger's tower.
No, it's...
Kind of. It's based on history of how involved he was at the city.
Yes, then.
That he returned to his tower and never came out, and nobody has been able to get
So
in or
he
out
is
since.
simultaneously alive and dead.
Because
And
nobody's
no.
seen him, so they...
This was hundreds of years ago.
So for all we know, he is still in there.
And we don't know if he's alive or dead until we find him in there.
That's right.
What?
Unless he's become a lich, I highly doubt he's alive.
Are all liches bad liches?
Not necessarily, but they do have a proclivity for... Usually, the magics needed to become a lich are foul and usually considered an evil task.
What if he tried to become a lich and the bad magic he used was with Cyric, and that's how we got the book?
That is definitely that is definitely something that we can put on the possible side. I wouldn't not rule that out. I wouldn't necessarily immediately accept it, but I wouldn't rule it out. I can use this. I can start writing this if I think. I could start decoding this, right? These are the correct.
Yes, just don't write in the book.
Don't write in the book anymore. Got it. I need a notebook then.
Oh,
Because I'm sure that I'm multitasking while I translate.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Probably. This is the most I've been able to talk for a while. I might be going crazy.
We're learning so much about the color of magic.
Oh, you mean your IEMs?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I didn't understand what you meant. You were being kind of...
the meat and metal of magic. And not like mechanical spider metal, but like metal.
Thank you. Or like, Reginald metal.
Right, not
What
like
is Reginald?
He's still broken. I need to fix him.
That you're gonna have to make a decision on soon.
I'll probably do it overnight, one of these nights.
Yeah, it's gonna take you longer than a night. That's for assuming you have spare parts.
If the artificer thing is all I need is the parts and the span of one long rest, I can repair it.
Okay, and you have spare parts?
I mean, did I recover the legs from that were cinched
No,
off?
they would be sealed inside the City of the Dead right now.
No, I do not have. Nor do I have the money to do so. So it looks like he's not getting fixed, unless someone wants to donate 1,000 gold pieces. Don't all jump at once.
Didn't you just write Jenny a check for like 10,000 gold?
No. Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Why did I write her a check for 10,000 gold? Where am I getting this 10,000 gold?
Maybe not. I don't know. Is that why you guys took the quest to kill Haroon?
Maybe.
Wait, you were just trying to get money?
Yes.
Wow, that's him never this contract out of killing us.
Right.
No, I wouldn't take it. Probably. You guys.
Probably.
You guys are of.
Kills you.
That was quite enjoyable. That was a good laugh. Good sir.
I'm happy to oblige.
Good man. I know where you got this alphabet from. I like it.
I just want to stop throwing things at him to see if he recognizes it.
Recognize what? What's going on?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Can we just stick him in a corner somewhere and you and I just go wander around for a while?
Imagine
He
we
won't
could.
even notice.
I mean, he's like deep in thought. I don't think we'll much help.
No.
I've asked you guys to help if you want.
I speak orc. Does that help?
I was gonna say I speak Haroon. I speak Happy.
Draconic,
I don't think anything would ever
Dwarvish,
happen.
Dwarvish. Maybe.
That's the orc portion we already translated.
No. There's. Pretty sure that's orc. Yeah, that's orc. Yeah, no, that's orcish. In game, yes, absolutely, you could help because there's a page. Out of game, to do that, I will give you the book basically because I've already decoded half of a page. So
Yeah.
either if you want to come, I honestly have no idea
Well,
how it would.
but there's only one book, right? So only
That's the
one
problem.
person can decode at a time, right?
No, more or less.
Which is really our limiting factor.
Right.
There's a way around it.
It's too bad we didn't have like one of those machines where you could make like copies of pages.
Well, it's more once you translate a page, you usually get another page.
So I could translate this, and then he'll give me another page.
And then the book would be available. Problem is, you gotta go in page order or count it out so I know that I don't have the pages numbered, so.
You really should
You would
label
have-
those.
Huh?
You should really label those.
I really should have, but I didn't. Because I kind of set it up to only translate a page at a time.
Oh.
So I knew the pages themselves are going to be hard enough.
Well, I'm gonna crack out some cards, and I think well, I can just start
Did you
fiddling away the time a little, playing cards.
did you
Well,
decode
okay.
this? I mean, are these encoded? Because what I'm getting so far just makes no sense.
Which one? I think it's a trifle, right?
Right there so far, I've gotten SIEIST. Up to, I think it's right there. Pretty sure it's halfling because they all look the same. This translated perfectly.
Okay. It's hard to say. I
Okay.
don't think I encoded anything in the book.
Then I'll just write everything
Most of
else.
them should tell you what page or something to.
Okay. Okay.
You guys just gonna hang around,
We're playing cards apparently.
find cards.
Waiting for the book to become available.
Well, how deep is that work page? I mean, that's gonna take a while.
Unless we translate out of order, right?
If we translate out of order, it'll probably go a lot quicker than the halfling. You want me to do that?
Sure.
Well, you said in order.
I know, but we'll make it work somehow.
Do you want to do it?
That was.
And
no
then Phil
match
could go to the
for-
corner and I can talk with Molly.
For what?
I'm getting too old for this.
Oh.
Yes? And how old would
This
that
sounds
be?
like
Don't tell her.
scholarly work.
Isn't it fun?
I'd rather be in the woods.
So, how long has this been a thing?
Long's what been a thing?
You and Phil.
We've been friends for what, like two weeks now?
Right?
Seems like 2.5
I've known
years.
Phil for a while. You guys are original party. You guys have had adventures in boulders and.
Okay.
Okay.
We've adventured together for a while.
Mm-hmm. And when did it change?
You, Phil, Octay, and Fugly.
Fucking Phillipee. Fucking Phillipee.
Currently serving a life sentence in the dungeon.
Is he really? Oh, that's hilarious. Tell me about that.
You remember how he was preaching his socialism? He just happened to come across a noble family who he was very adamant about explaining this to, and got a little handsy when they wouldn't split their money with him.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yep.
So when did it change?
What changed?
The dynamic.
Well, Phil kind of went off the rails a little bit. That's why we sent him out into the forest to get his shit together.
And I got my shit together.
And
Okay.
now he's back and things are good.
Look at me, you're metagaming.
See, that's what I was looking. That was like. Is this? Actually, I'm gonna do this real quick before we go on, because I don't want to upset anybody.
Do what?
it says 9 pages down now for the 10th.
Okay. From the last page translated, how many pages away is that? Even I don't know if that's true because there's other shit involved.
So we should just probably keep
Does
on
the language match? Like, couldn't you just look for the next orc?
No,
Oh, it doesn't match?
it doesn't.
I thought this was everything.
Double check.
9 pages down now for the 10th. So I take it that that's just looking for the...
I would say, what was the
10th
last
page
one
total.
translated?
The last one
Third.
that has something written here is Wisdom DC is 15 for page 5.
Okay, so 5 pages later.
So page 5. Yeah. 5, yeah.
Oh, even page-wise, it's 5 later.
Yeah, as well.
It said it once the 10th, right? And the last one said the 5th.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is the 5th page from the top, so that would be this page.
Okay.
It's in Dwarvish, it looks like.
I speak Gnomish, which is a Dwarvish variant. That
He speaks
probably
Spanish,
doesn't
which
help.
Is a Latin variant.
Spanish
Gnomish
is a Latin variant.
might use...
Portuguese and Spanish are
Very
close enough,
It would-
but
that-
English and German are not.
I believe Dwarvish shares an alphabet with Gnome and
Yeah, they share an
Halfling.
alphabet.
So that
but
is purely up to him if you could translate
Yeah.
the gnome. So, I'll send the message.
Based on the fact that you don't even remember Phil half the time, I'm going to say no.
Okay. Thank you. So you guys two are a pretty good team. That's
Yeah.
good to see. It's not every day that you can find someone that you can work well with as a team together.
I tend to do okay with most people as long as they know their place. As long as they know their place.
As long as they know their place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you stay in your lane and I'll stay in mine,
And woe be to anybody who gets in my way.
I mean, Grimkel has gotten shot in the ankle for being a dick, so...
It's better than being shot in the dick for being a dick.
You're not wrong.
You are not indeed wrong.
I don't think anybody's pissed me off that bad yet.
No one's pissed you off bad?
That's bad.
What does it take to piss you off, Molly?
Are you looking for suggestions?
No, looking for what things to stay away from. I don't like... Making people angry
He
is too
started with the line enough.
Making people angry is counterproductive.
Do you make fun of the fact that I'm short?
Yeah, I wouldn't make fun of you because you're short. Why would I ever make fun of you because you're short?
Ask Grim. That's how we got an arrow to the ankle. He
Size...
called me an ankle biter?
Having a small size is very... What's the word? I always want you to do something for me. Oh, make me a potion. My friend's dying.
I do find that your strongest attributes, the ones that upset people the most, that they're only okay with as long as it's beneficial to them.
Yeah?
Yeah. I have come to learn that in my life. So remember the gender swap picture on Facebook the other day? You asked me what the original picture is?
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that's my profile.
Mm-hmm.
I like this music, by the way.
Just plodding along.
It's like I feel like it's like for like nobody's sure what to do. Like it's the awkward.
Like we move on to the next day if we're gonna spend the whole day.
I'm probably going to spend at least the rest of today translating.
Well, that's the hard part. If we're having to spend time doing this, then we have to spend time doing it. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and this is probably going to
So
take
either
me most of the night.
we farm out Hibor to others, or we wait for Hibor to do all of it.
Your guys' call. I'm just.
Well, you seem like you're getting bored with us just chilling, but it's like.
I'm fine with it.
Okay.
We're getting deeper into backstory. People actually know I have kids.
That drink alcohol.
That make alcohol. Very good alcohol.
I'm gonna need some proof.
You have had proof.
When?
When you were at my house. I gave you some of the wine.
Did I drink it out of something? What?
Yep, I didn't.
I did? Oh.
You did?
Have you been to my house?
No.
You have
We
not.
should go to Highwell's house and drink.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come and drink my alcohol. I don't drink it.
What do you have it?
To prove a point.
More stuff that could be used to help research at his place than there is in your room.
You guys definitely can come over.
If you wanted help, you
Let's
would
go.
have research options available for translating the spellbook. As an,
alcohol.
as an artificer, he knows how to translate magic basically into science. So.
Let's go get alcohol.
Let's go to Highwell's house. Bring your cards though. I've got an idea.
Yeah. Very well. Okay, we good with this plan here, Hibor?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go. Get up.
I get up.
You guys walking, riding, carriaging.
How far is Highwell's house?
It's in the north.
About a 30-minute walk.
Is he king it enough? Jon Snow. Is king it enough?
So I think we'll pay for a horse, don't I?
Eventually. If we ever finish a month and you guys get your tabs.
Oh. 5 years later.
Right?
No, this is definitely...
We're gonna walk.
Okay, let's walk.
Oh, cause it's sunshine you get outside.
That's right. I enjoy the sunshine.
Did you all know there was the gentleman that we're currently researching helped put up many protective wards along the city?
I think we did know that from the other pages, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
And mostly attached to the tower itself.
The
Were
ta-
there
that,
others not attached to the tower that might still be active?
And it's the active one that protected because it seems like everything fell apart.
No, that must be that one must have been attached to the tower.
Right.
What was that?
Oh,
Shoot, yeah.
huh? No, I was okay. So there was a ward for quite a long time up over Waterdeep that protected against like
73 minutes.
73 minutes.
Dragon.
Close. That protected against dragons
Right.
and any dragons within the city with enough draconic in them. Usually would have some kind of feeling, always feeling it. It's always there, but it's not strong. But the amount of draconic blood in us is not enough to meet the qualifications for the ward.
Oh, because you're like a dragonborn, not like a dragon.
Yeah, no, I'm a dragonborn are offshoots.
What,
We definitely have draconic blood.
what did dragons make to create you then?
Hibor probably knows, but I can't do it off the top of my head, so I'm sure Hibor goes into how the correct... unless you'd say that I wouldn't have this information, I'd probably need to start going into exactly how Dragonborns came to be on the material plane.
Well, Molly and Crystal would really like to know.
Everybody has their theories.
If you want, I can come up with one.
Go for it.
So basically, quite a long time ago, the dragons, when they were more of a popular than they are now, lots of people used to worship various numbers of them, a bunch of gods. Dragons were a much bigger thing a long time ago. They basically tried to create a hybrid between the races, and
Like a super soldier.
kind of a lot of the powers of a dragon without the strong lust for certain metallic or valuable
But how would they do that? Like,
polymorph various gods.
so you like polymorph into a dragon and you have sex with a dragon and you polymorph like back to a human or something?
No, usually it's the dragon that polymorphs into whatever race that they want to have sex with, has sex with it, and then gives birth to an offspring, which is usually half dragon.
Dragons can polymorph? Oh yeah, Larkin.
Full-blown dragons are quite powerful and can do an absurd amount of things.
That's right, Larkin. Oh man.
Yep.
So, then would the human like pop out an egg?
No, it would be the dragon. Or if it was the human that was carrying it, it wouldn't be an egg.
Didn't
Usually,
you say you came from an egg?
dragonborns do come from egg clutches.
So are there other half dragons that are not dragonborn?
Yes, half dragon and dragonborns aren't half dragon.
So how
So
do you
where did
get
you
from,
come from?
Yeah, how do you get from a dragon to a half dragon to a dragonborn?
Various means of breeding, various forms of divine intervention. This is over many years that this came to be. Many, many years past, countless clutches, and the race just basically popped up. It's a lot like some of the like half elves. Like half elves, kind of like the same thing.
Well, like a half elf makes sense. You take an elf and you take a human and you pop out a half elf. Like, that's not hard to math.
It's not hard to math, but that's because you don't have to throw in gods and dragons and extraplanar creatures.
By all this theory, like, couldn't we have like horse spawn people, rhinoceros spawn people at some point? Like,
Yep, they are
Half
the Roxododron.
How about a half dinosaur?
Yeah,
isn't
I
that-
guess.
Are dragons dinosaurs?
No.
What's the difference?
Different genius.
So what, one's smarter than the other?
One of them developed along a much different path, I'd say.
Actually went to school, the other skipped school.
Also, one of them is usually a mindless creature. The other one has untold cosmic powers.
Itty bitty space.
I knew that was good coming. But theoretically, if you really had enough power and enough mindset, I don't suppose you couldn't create half horse people. I mean, that's what minotaurs, centaurs are. Essentially,
I wonder how that's determined.
Fae.
How do you determine if you have sex with a horse whether your child's gonna have the head of the horse or the body of the horse?
It's not that simple, though. It's not the same thing.
I bet you if the horse has it,
I think I've lost
then
them.
you have the horse half. But if the human has it,
You
then
cannot have sex
the
with a
head.
horse and make a centaur.
Oh, how do you make a
Are you
centaur?
sure?
Isn't that what he just said?
No, that's not what I said. I
That's
said
what
it can be
heard.
correlated the same.
So
You guys
it's
are
like,
walking during all this, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
As you guys are discussing through the city, the streets seem livelier again. People actually seem to have smiles on their faces. The city's tensions actually feels like it's let up, like this dark night is over.
Are we noticing this?
Depends on how engulfed you are in your conversations, but for the most part, yes.
So Hibor ain't getting shit. So he's too busy trying to explain Dragonport.
A trade carriage ahead of you guys throws a wheel and tips over, dumping lye everywhere. The old man that was trying falls to the ground. His horses kind of pitter off to the side.
I'm gonna go help the old man. You get the horses.
Okay, I'll try to tame the horses.
I'm gonna go help the old man.
Oh, thank you, my dear. I don't know what happened. I think it just threw a wheel. It's an old cart.
How much lie?
Quite a good amount. Why?
I'm trying to figure the best way to get it back onto the cart.
Oh, okay.
Can we like find the wheel and fix it?
Yeah, I mean, it's still partially on the cart and splintered across. It was just a wagon wheel. If you inspect the cart, you see that, in general, most of them are kind of cracked over years of long rides. And
How much does it cost to get like new wheels?
the horses are easily calm. They weren't panicked or anything. They're just dragging slowly a turned-over cart.
Okay.
Just start moving things that I know the lie would not be very good on. Like, oh, small child, do not play in that.
I say people start to gather.
Go away from the lie, small child. Do not eat that.
How much are the wheels?
In general, they're probably, probably about 10 gold.
Each?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see.
Are there any like?
What now? We're in the market district.
You guys would be just about the border of, like, the City of the Dead would be to your right, so I guess technically you're in either the Castle Ward or the Trades Ward, depending on which side of the street you're on.
Are there any shops around? Like mechanic shops, I guess.
Wheelwrights, blacksmithies.
Yeah.
It's okay, I got a patch kit in my car. Just put it back together. Don't really have the money for all that.
Well, I was just thinking if you need some help, like.
If we can get my cart back up, I can take care of it. I
Are
may look old, but I'm familiar with this old baby.
All right, just tell us what you need to do. We'll help you out.
So you guys help them basically lift the cart and pull off with extra lie so it's not as heavy. Start stacking it up nice and neat. They're all in big bags.
Oh, they're in bags. Never mind. Damn.
Were you hoping in barrels?
No, just loose. Honestly.
Loose lie. Huh?
As you guys start flipping the cart, go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh Lord.
Or athletics, I guess.
Because what are we known as? Team strength.
Yep.
That's right.
Is it all of us or just one?
Oh,
Okay.
hey.
Hey.
I'm trying to show off.
I find it. Oh, please. Part of it. Save or check.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Athletics check.
This is gonna be hilarious. I actually really want to.
Natural 20.
I was gonna say I kind of want it to not be because I want it to be like the big dragon one is like as the small halfling's going.
3 successes, 2 fails. You guys slowly but surely get it to topple over. Just as you're about at the pinnacle of lifting, you spot a couple kids grab a bag and start running.
No. Oh shit, my stuff's not open. God damn it. I do a thing.
So if you let go of the cart, it's going to fall back over.
I know it's. Oh, I pushed the wrong thing.
That stuff's gonna explode if you move it. Stupid kids.
No, I don't help that person.
I'm gonna mark one of the kids.
Is that just verbal?
It's verbal, yeah.
Okay. have a save, or is it just?
It's just they're marked, and now I have advantage on perception and survival checks to find them.
Okay.
Yeah, marked for that.
So we're gonna spend a first level spell.
Yeah, it's first level. It's a bonus action. And then, yeah, wait until we actually have the cart back fully.
A stable platform to put it down.
Attempt to hunt down the little
Shits.
Okay. Yeah. Card goes up.
Kill him.
That's right. They deserve it.
At least it was only one bag. Might help me getting the rest on the cart.
Do you want to take the bag back?
Oh, I don't want to be any burden.
Well, you should. Like, people shouldn't steal from you.
Way of the world.
Who knows? Maybe they'll eat it. Problem solved.
Too extreme. They're just children.
Alright, I'm gonna start helping them.
Alright. Takes you a few minutes, but you load it up.
Children.
Thanks for your time. Is there anything I could do to repay you?
Yeah.
You
Well,
just
that's necessary.
sell lie? Is that what you do? Go.
This time of year, yeah?
I do love the way you lie.
I like her. Got spunk.
What do people usually use the lie for?
You're a jerk.
They use it to ferment olives for eating.
There you go. Sure.
Right.
And the corpses.
You eat corpses?
Yes.
They're digging too deep.
Boy.
Come on.
Meat.
I don't know.
What do you think a
With
dead
my
cow
knowledge
is?
of lies, they use it for dead bodies to hide the smell.
Yeah.
I just know
Decomposing too.
Yeah,
people
okay.
who go
So
pick olives off like the trees and stuff.
Like a mass grave.
Use
If they ever
lie,
made a
yeah.
mass grave,
they
you
would
have
put in lie.
yeah.
And that's my extent of knowledge on lie. It's for corpses.
Yeah. You put.
Sells it to grave or the gravekeepers and stuff. Sure.
Haven't you ever had meat?
You made it sound like you were eating people.
What's wrong with eating meat?
Oh my god. Soylent Hibor is people.
It's not cannibal. It's not dragonborn.
We are never going
No,
to this house
I
to
don't
go
actually
to
say that. That is way too. I'm sorry. That was a joke. No.
We're gonna need a memory charm to fix all that knowledge.
Yeah.
Why did you eat people?
Was
No,
there
it's-
anything you can do to repay you guys?
It's meat.
No.
Or Phil sidetracked us?
No, not at all.
No. Happy to.
You just need
happy
some
to.
help.
If you ever see me in the market, I'm glad to give you a discount.
I'm gonna write my address. And
Should
name.
we ever?
If you ever need any extra money, come to that place.
Don't go there. He experiments on people.
No, don't.
And he might eat you.
That will definitely not happen.
How well is it pay?
Depends on what I'd be using you for. Currently, I need someone to get drunk.
Sign me up.
Well, there you go. I will see you at probably some other time, but not tonight. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye, young man.
Young man. Good sir. Get back here, you young asshole.
What are you being mean to him, Maya? Well, Jesus.
He's been through a lot.
Yes.
Enough already.
Somebody just stole from him. And he was
Then let's
so
go
good.
get him. Let's go get him.
He didn't want to. Like, I'm gonna respect his wishes and.
Okay.
Those little.
However,
scamps now have.
they don't.
Bag
He
of
doesn't.
lie.
They don't want his bag of lie. We could use a bag of lie.
He did offer you.
So why don't we go and get these kids and get the lie back and keep the lie for ourselves?
Cause
Do you know-
I don't deal with dead people, and I thought you wanted to get these books done.
I do want to get those books done, but how often do you have a free sack of lie?
Probably like 2 minutes ago when the guy said, "Is there anything I can give you for your help?"
Yeah, but you don't ask a man. Jenny says that's a bad thing.
He offered. You You know, for being pretty smart, you're not very smart sometimes. If you wanted to
Let's
lie,
stay
why didn't you
focused.
just say go get the lie?
Let's keep heading over to your house. Let it lie.
I don't get it.
Hey, I'm gonna poison the wine.
So we cool.
Hmm?
So we cool.
So we cool. Oh, we're terrible people.
Alright, so you arrive at Hibor's, deactivated. Reginald's still sitting by the workshop.
Molly pats him on the head.
I need materials for him. I lost the legs in the last jump.
How do we get more legs?
I
You
build
could offer
them.
one.
I build them. Find some.
Where would you find them?
Well, I have just actually very recently come into knowledge of a really nice set of spider legs. I just have to find them.
I don't like where this is going.
No. I wouldn't. No, we're good. Who wants my alcohol?
I did until I found out you eat people.
I eat meat.
There's a difference between eating people and eating animals.
It was a joke, Molly.
The Dragonborn are really. Meat's meat.
I was trying to be funny and uplifting. Do you see what happens when I try? Do you see?
It's like you're not shocked when dragons eat people.
I'm trying,
the
Molly.
conversation we just had, he is not a dragon.
Molly, I am trying. I made you an alternate dimension. That's me trying.
And I brought you in on my books, and I'm here at your house.
And I'm trying.
You guys go inside.
I go inside.
Maybe a social glass of wine.
Maybe you should give me an unopened bottle, and I'll open it and pour it.
Okay. I go over and I grab 2 bottles of wine and go. There you go.
What's it say on the label?
Eltosh's finest winery.
But what kind of wine is it?
Because they're the worst.
One of them is a rosé.
We're not drinking that one.
Yeah, the other one is your favorite kind of wine.
Yeah.
That kind. That one right there.
That's my favorite kind of wine.
Hey, Phil.
What?
What kind of wine does Molly like the best?
I don't know.
Well, that's it. You're out of the party now. She's never going to forgive you for that one.
Last time we drank together, he was pretty shit-faced.
Right? I don't know if I...
They make it. If you have any things, you can get in contact with my kids, and they'll...
I totally want to go meet Hibor's kids.
Yeah.
You would like them.
It's been a while since I've been back to Neverwinter.
How far is it from here? Like,
It takes a while.
is your dad still alive?
Yes.
Like, are you on good terms? Like, could we go visit him?
Well,
Excuse me?
we're still
We
good.
should go to Neverwinter and see Phil's dad and meet your kids.
You know what? I like that idea. Why don't once this whole spellplague issue is dealt with, why don't we all take a nice relaxing break and go to Neverwinter?
We have to wait that long.
And you guys can have as much of the alcohol as my kids are willing to give you.
Right.
So, don't sit on the left side of the couch, and don't go into my room.
What's wrong with the left side of the couch?
There's a blanket over it. Don't sit there. I wouldn't sit there if I was you.
Do you remember what it was?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Molly's gonna pull an arrow out of her sleeve. Turn it around. Poke the left side of the couch.
Springy. Don't poke it either. What'd you do?
I poked it with a stick.
And that's touching.
Touching is tactile, right, Phil?
Right.
Like, see, this is me touching Phil. This is me poking Phil.
There's a difference. Very distinct difference.
Ask
Research documents over here. Why don't we get to the book?
Very well.
What?
So what here can help us best in research?
Various books.
More for if you're in the book and need help. Instead of having to make intelligence check and hoping to pass, you have research stuff you could go through.
So you gotta keep doing your thing then, I guess.
I can't give you. I don't have another book to hand you guys. I mean,
Like, it's hard, I'm guessing, because in theory he could be working on that while we had a side story going on.
You could.
yeah.
To Neverwinter!
Well, it takes a while to get there.
Can I dimension doors?
So I guess I'll just.
Dimension door all the way.
Is
Ninth
this
level
one
dimension door.
encoded? Because so far I've got 9K 66.
Probably.
7K 996. Okay. So how's the wine?
Tastes like ale.
Does it?
I'm sure it's good. Guessing it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Mr. DM. How good is the wine?
Teach their own.
Damn
Not
it.
really into rosés.
That's why we didn't open the rosé.
You say he had a rosé, but it didn't save the day.
It did not. You're like, is it Cielo? Is it Abundance? Is it Carmere? Wilderauder?
It's like, wasn't one of the pages only halfway translated?
Yeah, one of these pages is only halfway translated, so if someone wants to
say, why don't you guys work on that, or
What's the script?
Dwarven, which is what I'm using right now.
it's like, I'll let you all translate. He has research books that you could probably reference. You might not
If we like
quite understand it, but like, I'll say your questions will be at disadvantage if you need help.
Okay.
Oh, if you need godly
Could we
help.
take a picture with our phone of some of the pages in the books to kind of split this up?
Sure. There you go. Where was that idea 20 minutes ago?
Portals.
Do we have a spare pencil or something?
No,
to write in stuff?
Or that. Fine.
Nailed it.
My pen is better.
Pen is blue.
Better.
Goddamn pen is blue!
Yes, but if
I've got to go back to the
pen
judge.
and is together, it spells penis.
That's right. Pen 15.
And my pen is better.
Did you say pen 15?
I think I need a little bit more light in here. I'm gonna scare up some candles.
Those very scary candles.
And I even gonna throw in a nice blue one.
It's blue, it can't be bad.
It's a new thing I'm working on. Are you gonna take a picture of the thing?
Of the cipher or the
Yeah, thing, because I'm
Or
also
the
decoding
alphabet.
something in Dwarvish.
the alphabet?
Maybe the iPad would make it bigger.
Oh, thank you.
It's like if I had Word, I could make pictures to actually post in the game. form of a story?
You're gonna fill a background.
Yes, Molly, why don't you tell us a nice story?
Because you're focusing on something other than me.
Right? Stories are experiences, not something to just fill the time.
That's what you're for. Fill the time.
Hey!
I think my character just got 20 years older.
He's just trying to age because the old man told him the young workers now.
And that bothers me.
Apparently.
This sounds like the music I hear in the back of like a platformer, like Banjo-Kazooie or something. In one of their spooky levels.
This is from...
It's good.
This is from Fairy Tale.
Okay.
Ayashi Madoshi. Takanashi Yashura. Butchered that.
Yeah, this is coming across as gobbledygook.
Probably.
Then there's this thing. Is this a thing?
Probably. Like to make an intelligence check.
Sure. An intelligence check.
Yay.
15? You know those are probably keyword ciphers.
I have no idea what a keyword cipher is.
A cipher is like a code.
I'm trying to think, is there a page missing? What am I missing? No, there's... Oh, no, the keyword will basically help you translate the gibberish. So basically, there are words that basically are translated or go over those cipher codexes, and that'll help you get the letters you need to start unscrambling the codex or the cryptocode. So,
I have no idea how to do that.
for example, that word in red you found that you translated,
To friends.
okay, might fit
Meta.
over one of those, and that would give you letters that go to those codes that would unscramble the gibberish you're decoding right now.
I'll take your word for that. I still have no idea how to do that. I think that's gonna be set to be something else. Because Hibor probably might know. Nick has no idea.
Okay.
The whole crypto thing, that's deciphering fun. Crypto, not cryptology, not as much. Yeah, Hibor's probably gonna be doing this all night, all day.
Okay.
Well, it's gonna be blitz by the time they're done.
I don't think there's enough alcohol in my house for you to... Wait, I said that wrong. Yeah, you're gonna be blitz. Just... Yep. Sure are.
languages that have been translated. Okay. So see how he had to do 2 translations? So the first one gave him the gibberish.
Okay.
And then I'm assuming, let's see, he used the word murder most likely.
Murder.
So there's the number. Did we find the number? Murder 8. Okay. Let's see. M-U-R-D-E-R. Okay. M. Is there an M anywhere on there? Under, like, the 3rd tier? 3rd tier M? No, sorry. Yes. 3rd tier M.
What's 3rd tier M?
1st, 2nd, 3rd.
Oh, yeah, there's an M.
What's on the 2nd tier? Above
B?
it. B?
Oh, no, above it?
Yeah.
A axe. Looks like an axe. M's the first letter on the 3rd.
M.
That's
3rd tier. X is above it.
3rd tier. Wouldn't this be the 3rd tier, though?
That's a B. 2nd tier would be the M. 1st tier is the typed. He translated it into the gibberish.
Oh.
And then he had to unscramble that as well by using the cipher. So, see how M was the final? Because the keyword...
And we can't write on this, can we?
Can, I don't... Fine. The keyword was murder for this one. Is what I assume he figured out. That's why I asked you if it was M. So, basically, he found this word is murder, and then he basically placed it over the ciphers that have the same letter count. So M-U-R-D-E-R, nope, M-U-R-D-E-R, fit. So he started. So X's were M's, 5's were U's, 2's were R's, O's were D's, P was E, and 2 was R.
Okay. And how do you get the rest of the stuff?
Trial and error. There's other ciphers. You just have to find the words that go with the same puzzle. Yeah, it's no joke.
Huh?
Is there something you need to do?
Something I need to do?
If you need her help, if you want to...
Oh, pretty much all of the...
If you want to translate first and pass it to her to do the
Yes, that.
final tier?
Yes, that. I still don't understand what you meant. 3rd tier, that didn't look like 3rd tier, it looked like the
3rd line. Like,
I'm finding the word that's an actual word and using that to decipher, right?
Where's the page? Okay. See how there's 3 levels. There's the original encryption. There's what he translated it to using the alphabet. And then there's what that translated into by using the cipher.
Okay.
Because what the alphabet translated into was gibberish.
Right.
Hidden in the book are keywords.
Okay.
This one was murder. In the back is the cipher. He figured out which one fit murder, which I'm assuming is the first one.
Oh.
Because I checked. M is X. X.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what's 5? Do you see a 5 anywhere on tier 2?
Yes. You.
Yeah, there you go. So that one's clearly murder. So you would start there.
Because I have those 6 letters.
You have those 6 letters to unscramble. You can either guesstimate from there or see if any of the other ciphers fit it as well. So
And do I know what the other ciphers are?
you would have to find the words. So like here he has Waterdeep translated. Waterdeep is how many letters? That's 9. Okay, there looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 3 9-letter ciphers.
Okay. What's the letter on the outside of them?
Separate, but oh no, it even tells you they're numbers. So the separate letters are numbers. So like we found, I believe we found one. Yeah, like that one's an 8.
Oh.
So you'd figure out which cipher that went to, assuming it goes with murder. It would be C's or 8s, and then you'd be able to tell the numbers from there.
I don't think there's any numbers on this one.
But let's see. Let's Waterdeep. W. Are there any W's?
In line 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's its
L.
L? Okay. So that right there, there's none that start with L. So.
Are we going backwards then?
Yes, you would want. Sorry. Are there any W's on line 3?
7.
7. Yeah. Still, there are none that start with a 7.
Oh.
So Waterdeep does not belong to that page.
Okay.
Okay? So now you have a resource who can help you. And I'm guessing this one's just a straight translation, no?
Yeah.
So, usually the ones that are straight, for the most part, the ones in Dwarven are history. Those are the ones that were written by McGeherety, his notes, journaling. It's time.
I'm tired.
I know. That's not doing anything, so it's only getting worse. So if this is what you guys are doing for the rest of the day, are you doing that for the next day as well?
Yeah.
If it takes that long?
Probably.
It's like I feel like it needs to be done so we
Okay.
can move on.
Yeah, I agree.
Is there anything you're going to do throughout the week until the 20th?
Maybe on day 3 we take an afternoon break and go get some calisthenics, working out with our moving around a little. Like we've basically spent 2 full days locked up inside doing book work.
Okay.
Does anybody go into my room?
No.
No.
Okay, so
Respectful enough.
Yeah, it was like we're inquisitive. It was like, but we're not rude.
towards the evening of day 1, there's a loud knock at the door.
Who is it?
City Watch, sir.
Yes.
I was told by the wardsman to bring these by, and he looked behind him, and there's a platoon of guards carrying large metallic legs. The city of dead is cleared of all unknown hostility, and they took down the barriers.
Really?
Yeah, we were told to bring these right away.
Really? That's incredibly interesting. Completely clear.
It's as if nothing ever happened there. It's bright and shiny and
Buildings still
intact, yeah.
corpses are.
We're not letting anyone in yet. We're still fully investigating, but yeah, there's no sign of undead or...
What happened to them? Ash?
Don't know.
Ash piles.
Clerics just said they didn't sense any undead and sent a party in, and we took down the barriers.
Can I reach any of the legs?
Like, what do you mean reach?
Touch.
If you walk outside over to them and touch them.
Okay. I'm gonna walk outside over to one of the legs and touch it and say, the item that I need is just in my sight, so give me the boost of scholarly light. And I'm gonna cast Identify just to make sure there's nothing fucking wonky going on here.
Anything funky wonky with your goat's legs?
No. There's nothing funky wonky going on with my ghost legs.
These were forged some time ago. Nothing magical about them.
Basically, just wanted to make sure that there wasn't like Trojan horse.
Trojan horse. Did Hibor make these out of the blood of a bunch of children?
No, it had
He's the
nothing
big
to do
bad
with
guy.
Hibor.
Liquefied.
Honestly, it had nothing to do with
Reform
Hibor
into a
before.
spider and capture
I
Molly
wanted
again.
to make sure you weren't so
After,
like,
of course, petrifying Phil.
Of course.
I wanted to make sure you weren't so excited to be at Hibor's legs. I can't remember.
Reginald.
Reginald, the goat's legs back that you didn't just allow shit into the house that could be.
No, I wouldn't do that. So, actually, I've installed a really nifty trunk. You want to take a look?
Does it have a whole
Way in the back, so just crawl right into that trunk. I'll keep the door open, I swear.
We'll be on our way then. Good
Thank
night.
you, sir. That's... What? That was funny.
She kind of walks over and just kind of sits next to Phil, keeping her eyes on Hibor now.
Is comedy not work? I cannot get comedy down. That was hilarious. She said she did. I made a joke about it. Why didn't she laugh? I'm going to spend the evening, and I'll take a point of exhaustion
I'm just trying to
Okay.
get him.
to get it up. If you're still doing the one night long rest. It actually never. I'm just gonna assume that I don't get a good rest. The way the rules was written, it didn't even. It just said, in the span of one long rest, you can repair it.
Basically 8 hours. It says that basically on how DM rules rest, because some do the brutal rules where like a long rest is a week,
Oh yeah.
and short rests are a day.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in the DMG. I think it's called brutal.
So then, yeah, I'm
It's
gonna.
also to encourage people to use their hit dice more often.
Their hit dice and be a lot more choosy with their spells and stuff and their key points.
Okay.
I would hate that.
Because I feel like vitality's punishment enough.
Yeah.
Vitality is fairly punishable.
It's like I would never play a spellcaster with that.
You'd basically have to like multi-class almost.
That to me is just miserable.
I guess it is the way we flow through time, probably.
And I understand that.
But I feel like it doesn't do that in a long campaign like that. You actually take your rests and.
Taking rest is one thing, but it's like, okay, if we go into battle, we can't do shit for a week now.
It does feel that way with vitality. I mean, don't get.
It's not quite as stringent with the vitality. Like, I feel like the vitality makes us more cautious, which I think it was a good idea, and it makes us think more about what we're doing and how deep into things we're going.
I would say it was this put up boundaries that you, as much as you want, you can't be involved in everything. You have to pick your battles.
It does make it feel like a
Or
lot
be
of.
tactical with one you're gonna keep going back to back with.
Right, and I think that was a good idea. I think the brutal rest period is just. I feel like it's too much.
Like think about that day of the House of Wonder falling.
Yeah.
If we had vitality.
That'd have been a rough day.
Yeah. How many
For
battles
some
did we have that day? 4 or something?
4, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just run from one to the next.
Oh, you did. Most of the party was ready to call it a day, and you're like, I hope so! Away! Gron needs me, I will say, oh.
It's funny
Phil's finally starting
because
to
his
move on
friends
from all
keep
the people
dying.
he lost.
Alright.
You really don't get this comedy thing, do you?
Not really.
I was like, someday I'll get my Days of Future Past spell poster.
You want Days of Future Past for Phil?
Yeah, because, you know, all the terminated people.
Oh, yeah.
Are going to be all the people that he did save.
Oh, that would be perfect.
just enough people now for all the terminated and still alive ones.
No, you could totally... Hey, Phil, go make friends with some orphan or something.
Hey, my curse has been lifted. Thank you very much.
Although,
How did you deal with
the
that?
person you're protecting might have to be Tella now instead of Molly.
How did you get rid of your cursed bowstring, Phil?
Well,
You
upon...
push for shit so hard, and then you go and fuck it up.
I
So,
didn't do anything.
Bullshit! You've been shipping Phil and Molly for well over a year now, and now that it's starting to happen, you're trying to throw stones in the way.
I didn't do anything. I created a world. You guys trigger events.
Said the liar.
Would you like to see my notes?
Yes!
They put
I
Nick to
would.
shame.
I would like to see your notes, as a matter of fact.
It's like, shit, look at my Waterdeep map.
Quick, take a picture.
Oh, shit. It doesn't show anything. It just literally shows... Look at all the pins I have.
No, I'm not really seeing anything, too.
I wouldn't do that. I know how much work he puts into it. I wouldn't do that.
All I do all week is flush shit out.
And
It's like most of the NPCs I don't even create. I just pull them from the lore. There just happen to be a gnome priestess that works at the temple.
Decided to get all up in my Phil. Fill up on Phil.
She wants
Checks all the boxes.
She wants a cream-filled arrow.
I know she does.
Right.
So those are NPCs I've created.
Because they're
Actually, you notice the NPCs I create, Phil fucking kills.
No, you cannot live.
Keep killing my babies.
You don't really live in this world.
Right.
There's
Like,
something
I
wrong
know.
and you're part of it.
I know there.
He's a canon corrector.
That's right.
You're not canon.
That's Phil's main quest.
Right. I'm setting the timeline straight.
Yep.
If the names are harder to pronounce, I probably didn't create them.
Like
You know,
Talia or something?
That's
Tella?
super bad in my
Whatever.
campaign too.
Huh?
Everyone's like, was like, why aren't you? I gave a bunch of names out, and they're like, why aren't you writing that down? This is like because you just gave them like names like Phil and Jim. You never give names to anyone who's not important. Good names. I'm like, damn, you're right. Looks like we're a lot faster at this than I am.
This is straightforward, like just literally.
Yeah.
I was like, why don't you create a cipher page to start working on it? I was like, the book's free too, like.
Find one of these. Here. Find one of the languages that correctly things and cipher away. In case you need something to write with. On. With on.
Wish we had fans. We could do like a Q&A right now.
That'd be nice.
Is there any non-spoiler questions you guys would like to ask each other? Out of game?
Out of game?
Yeah. Like, any clarifications
Like,
you'd like, or
Hibor's already trying to metagame, so.
See, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to find that the correct balance between knows a lot.
and perceptive. He thought maybe you guys were obvious about it.
Yeah, I sent him a message saying like, hey, would I be able to see that you guys are obviously have a thing? And he said probably not. So I'm like,
I was like, Grimkel, yes, would probably assume there's something going on.
So that's why I recounted my stuff and started saying like teamwork.
I was like, we haven't.
But yeah, it was like nothing has been really revealed to the party.
I was like, nobody's been around when we. Like, nobody was around when we had the issue.
Yeah.
Like, Grimkel and Dem had left right before we fought.
But I think Grimkel and Ikte have at least been around instances of favoritism that it was speculated.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen instances of favoritism.
Hibor has or Nick has?
Hibor has.
You keep asking Phil if you know
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I've only seen... This is the longest my character's been around you, period. We've so
I
far
would
spent 2
say
days together.
Dem's seen more of Phil and Molly together than Hibor has. Like, the party alone, Dem could...
So, this is my second or third. Are we on the third day?
I would say, until you guys were doing anything different, that this is what you're doing for the week.
So, more or less...
Not having Grimkel and Dem to do their little side missions right now.
We've been basically spending the whole week together doing this, so... Recount it. Is the minute he says, yeah, you probably wouldn't have picked up on that yet. I feel like maybe a fresh guess can be given at the end of this
I would say, yeah, by the end of this, they've probably given glances and
Yeah.
giggles in other rooms you've probably heard.
Giggles.
Some bed rocking, maybe.
Damn.
Oh, no,
Doing it on the left side of the couch.
If you want a fungus up your butt, knock yourself out.
Sorry, Phil, I'm not into that.
That's okay.
It's not my butt I have to clean out.
Ew.
Don't sit on my
Somebody
fungus.
else's butt you have to clean out?
Yes.
You keep perfect.
Regardless of how I made him, for some strange reason he collects cannonballs. Didn't install that. No idea where the metal's coming from.
Any clarification I might have that you would like? Questions?
I understand we're trying to make it interesting, but it's hard to focus on this and do that at the same time. It's like, that's one of the hard things. It's like, we only have half the party doing this. We can't.
So, could we, since we've been spending 2-3 days on this, can we do this, continue doing this out?
It is a hard thing to translate. Trust me, Patrick tried to get away with that. I was like, nah.
Because I'm just feeling that we could definitely, over the course of 3 days, get all of this translated.
No. You're trying to decipher some other wizard's shorthand. Like, that is not an easy task, no matter how smart you are.
That is true. Intelligence can't get you through it.
Blood. Turn back from himself, stab me in the neck.
What? You want blood and someone who's turned back time to stab you in the back?
No, he was talking about a snake that bit someone, and I was thinking, he knows I really like snakes, so he turned into a snake, and I picked him up. He turned back to himself.
Have you seen
stab me?
I do that. Have you seen the meme of Thor, like, oh, Thanos, I'm gonna kick your ass? And Thanos goes, oh look, a snake. I love snake. And then Thor just is going,
Did I throw my phone on the floor?
Don't play. No. No. Probably buried in all your
Yeah.
blankets. Oh, did you?
Yep. It's right there.
Yep.
oh, you got it?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. For the record, I wasn't playing a game earlier. That's what you thought I was doing.
Oh, no?
I was not.
I just remember that he's here.
Grimkel had planned to train his dog this week, but ended up getting diarrhea.
I think that's the same letter.
Open board and
Assume Dem's gonna want to hang out with Minnie. She'll be back from her trip. All excited about her new purse.
I have been told that that was top of the line.
No, but it's exclusive.
That tip.
Okay, I think that's the D.
Molly would know.
Molly's found the D.
She puts the D in deciphering.
Ho ho ho! Friendships are being made in Hibor's house. Be honest, did any of you guys think that you're gonna spend almost a week inside Hibor's house and not be tied to some kind of...
Friendships were made and ruined day in, day out for 3 days straight.
I can just make it sound. It's like inner monologue. You know what? Hibor's not really a good person. Who wants to eat some human? God damn it, Hibor.
Wanted to create an empire spanning northwest Faerun. I strongly disagreed, and he attacked me. I, with quick wit, turned his sword into a snake, which bit and poisoned him. Upon his death, I assumed control of Waterdeep, proclaiming myself the first open lord and establishing a form of government involving masked lords,
I forgot.
whose identities would remain private.
Is this supposed to be a straight phrase?
Because you remember, I made that thing so long ago. I don't know what it is anymore.
No. I translated that one. The only thing I got was the red thing says friends.
Okay, well the rest of it says Sace the page you're on.
It says state?
Sace. S-I-E-I-S.
Yeah, I got that too. I think you maybe...
What's Sace in Spanish?
6. Well, it's spelled wrong, first of all.
You're spelled wrong.
Actually, I'm not. I'm in the dictionary thing.
I was like, is that page 6?
Yes, I think.
Or say the page you're on?
Hold on.
Are you... Is there another possibility of being something else?
That's what I was just thinking.
What I did get translated was Sace.
It's like, or it could be...
Excuse me.
Blah is the page you're on. Except it's on your...
Most of the things sound like a small riddle about, not riddle, but a small, like, limerick on
like
what page.
S-I-E is the page you're on.
His
Sure
devious
it's not
mind.
next?
It's a T. Unless you went backwards, the T is E. X is G.
I can't pull up Word anymore to verify any of this, so...
Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
We cracking knuckles or something? Does that sound?
No,
Sticking
it's
my
like,
tongue.
yeah.
Oh.
No, but it's more of a metronome type cadence. Okay, now you're both annoying me. I'm done with both of you.
I could do that with a
With a what?
with a different part of my body. Hold on.
Popping your ankle.
Pop the shit out of my
If I do it the right way, it gets really loud. Like crack, crack, crack. But I don't think it's gonna work right now. No, I'm not gonna get it to do it the right way.
I don't know how it was like.
5's the page prior.
Hey. Haha.
Which... What page did I give you?
10.
10.
Oh wait, 5 was the one you left off on, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so this should be 10. Or
that-
6, I mean.
Yeah, it's dwarvish.
Looks like I'll work on this.
My...
The red words go in the back, right? Right, babe?
From what you can tell,
I thought that's what you were telling me earlier.
I said there's individual words that you have to find that fit the cipher. I didn't say anything about being read.
Oh, can I write in here then?
Yeah, I forgot Patrick had already done that. Why not reuse it?
Nope.
Nope.
You reuse this in another one?
Hmm?
You I can't. Brain words. Do the thing.
Oh, I guess technically it's been altered. It's just straight Heron's spellbook. Totally.
This is. You mean you didn't come up with all this?
Of course I came up with this.
Oh, I thought you said it's all from his spellbook.
It is.
I didn't know if there was an actual piece of lore out there that actually was from his spellbook.
Oh, no. No, I just pulled his history. Put it in his spellbook. Added some boons and traps and craziness.
So what about you two? Any family, children?
What?
What about you guys? Any children to speak of? Family?
No.
No.
No significant others?
Well, not yet.
Okay.
Fingers.
Shoulders, knees, and toes.
Nope, just fingers.
If we can cast just one the spells in this book. Ultimate power. Stop. If I was a wizard, I'd be like, I could copy every fucking one of these spells in my sword. In fact, you know what? Toss Miles.
Well, that was the original intent.
That was the original intent.
Yeah, I gave it to a wizard for that purpose.
The necromancer.
He had a wand that could cast 9th level spells.
And he uses it
To go crazy.
To do lightning bolt. Oh no, he actually cast.
But
He
he
didn't
could
use the wand to do it. He used the spell slots he was given by a deity.
by a deity. Don't worship that yet, because worship of that's by yet. Damn.
Alright. At the end of night 2, as you guys drift off to sleep, Phil, you find yourself at the edge of a forest. You hear familiar hoofbeats coming towards you.
Okay.
And turn to see a pale white unicorn with a golden horn. It kneels down and taps its horn to your forehead. You're flashed away, back into the city. There's a little girl who seems to have a divine aura. She's wearing not like ornate necklace, but like a simple necklace that has a familiar star symbol to it. She seems to be on her own, but doesn't feel lost. Flash to pale, slender man. I don't know if you've actually met him, but he also seems to have a divine presence, and he seems to be shouting orders to all these robed figures to find this little girl. Flash to deep under mountain again, back at Skullport. You see the sign for the red mist further in than you'd been before. Actually, no, you'd actually just missed it when you guys had left. Different from where it was, but you see a silver-haired lady who seems anxious and like she needs to get out of Skullport. Cut to you being smaller in stature than usual as buildings warp and stretch, and you see this blue figure lady and this red slendered man seem to be battling out, and you feel the urge to knock your bow, and this golden arrow shines and like doubles in size, triples, quadruples in size as it launches from your arrow, slaying the red figure.
Portentous.
Just wait, you should stop spout the.
Your vision snaps back, and you're back in the field as the unicorn draws its horn back, slowly trots into the woods.
Okay.
You wake up the next morning.
Okay.
Are you guys all going back to the thing or camping out? Slumber party. Slumber party at Hibor's.
Well, I'm gonna tell everyone what I just saw.
I think this is supposed to say have a 7.
Hmm?
I think this was supposed to say have a 7.
I don't know what you're saying.
I think this was supposed to say have a 7th.
Probably.
How was your sleep, Gold Man? It's an endearing word. The old man used it.
Did?
Was he old or was he young?
about the dwarvish?
What's Dwarvish look like?
Like that. Very blocky.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
This shit's playing havoc. This list. This is are so damn close together. Alright, let's get back. Oh, hey look, J's are J's. So, you were saying?
Yes, I believe I had a divine vision
Oh. From?
Maliki, my deity.
Oh, you have a new deity. May I make a religion check?
Sure.
Oh, wait, no.
What it is.
Did it not pop up?
I see an intelligence save.
I accidentally probably threw it in the wrong area.
There you go. 18. What are you trying to do?
Who this god is?
I feel like you've done this already.
Have I? This is the
We
first time
talked
he's
about-
told me about his god.
Maliki?
Yeah. It's the first time you've told me about Maliki. I mean, I've been around when I've been near you when you've done things, like when you came back, but I've never heard that you worship her.
Yeah.
So I take it I would know.
I would say it's not one you're familiar with. She's one of the lesser deities.
The lesser deity.
She doesn't have her own temple in the city. You're not really a religious person.
I am not.
So you're proficient in
Forest.
Yeah.
religion? Okay.
Not
And yeah, you've probably heard about her in passing. She's the lesser of gods.
Did I recognize the person with divine aura directing the people with capes?
Sorry, one more time.
Did I recognize the person with the divine aura directing the people with capes?
So I'm pretty sure Ash is the only one who's actually seen him. You would recognize though the symbol of Cyric.
Oh, okay.
9 pages down now for the 10th.
You already have the 10th.
Oh.
But now we've officially got there.
Wait,
Yeah, the 10th.
I was like, I've got
that's
2 more
what
pages
I
before that though.
translated.
Yeah, they're in Dwarvish.
Jeez.
I was like, you skip ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've got 2 more pages before the 10th. Where was that? Shrine. No, what is it called? Nature. Shrines of Nature, there we go. Sylvanas is the greater. He's more known for being the deity for the Shrines of Nature, but Maliki has her own section there.
Oh, that's a forest god.
Yes.
Well, that would make sense then.
How'd you come across the forest god?
I went
He was
to
in
the
the
forest.
Oh, minor forest god, but a forest god nonetheless. So, well, you just went in the
You feel your arm kind of burn as he says minor.
She seemed a
minor,
little bit better
but
than
a
mine.
god nonetheless. A goddess nonetheless. I'm not.
A flower buds in your hand and it's a kill contract for Hibor.
Oh, come the hell on! I know, Hibor. Gods are something you could prove. Hibor is not stupid enough to go, man, fuck God.
Maka.
Is there a thing?
No, it'd be like, no, I mean, yeah, minor, but still very God.
Gibberish page.
Yep.
So I had a vision of what seemed to be, to me, the conflict of what's going on between Cyric and Mystra, and me caught in the middle of it all. As well as being shown 3 entities touched by godlike magic.
3 entities.
A little girl, a robed man, and a woman in Skullport.
3 entities. That's...
It seemed that the woman in Skullport...
Wait a second, hold on.
wanted
No.
to get out of Skullport.
The woman in
3.
Skullport. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Weren't there 3 followers of Mystra?
A man in a cloak.
Yes.
And the
A
woman
little
in
girl
Skullport,
with
Isn't Laura in Skullport?
I suppose, yeah, it could have been
Say it.
Laeral Silverhand.
No. That's the trio. Mystra, Shar, and Cyric.
Who's Shaw?
No, I think what you're saying is these are 3 chosen of Mystra.
No. Hold on. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go to the thing and I'm gonna pull a book out. This book.
This actually turned into dream interpretation.
Who's Shaw?
So you know the book that you gave me that crazy ass vision?
Yes.
Whose story do you think it is? It's the 3 of those. It's the Banished 3 Tale of Mystra, Shar, and Cyric.
No, that was the book you got. That she hasn't seen that. When did you get that? You got that
From
That's
her.
not the
No,
story
it
I
wasn't
gave
from
you.
her.
Because that's not the story I got.
No, you got the table's coming undone.
Uh-oh.
It's like kicked out on the side.
Where at?
On my left, your right.
Right here?
Front or...
See the rail and the side, the siding. The siding.
Oh.
It's like kicked out.
Here, I'll support it from this side. You want to tap it?
Weird.
It doesn't...
It's like, I think someone bumped the leg and it kind of
Yeah.
V'd.
It's the leg that Nick's in front of.
What do you want me to do?
I wouldn't mess with it. I'm just making you guys aware.
So you're saying that you had your god.
Guess you hit it harder than you thought.
Me?
That time you tripped over it.
Oh,
So, wait. Your god sent you a vision of a little girl, a person in Skullport, and a man in the figure. A robed
man
figure.
in a robe directing other robed people. So we know that Laeral Silverhand,
We know she's
who
in
was in
Skullport, and she was one of-
Skullport, was one of
Really glad we don't have followers now because they'd be correcting,
Mistra's
like,
chosen.
tweeting you guys like crazy, like it was this.
No.
We also
I've-
know that
That's a sign.
What happened to the girl?
Well,
Where is she?
She got
it
pulled through
was-
the portal,
it
or did
was
she
our-
get killed?
no, it was the flaming fucker who killed her and seemed to.
She did die there, right?
Wait.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was her, Laura, and
And then the black
the
staff.
black staff.
I'm gonna go grab the
So
Banished 3, A Tale of Mr. Shard and Cyric.
Okay. Someone had more time for that.
Huh?
Nothing. Yes.
Well,
You
it's-
grab your
it's
book.
Almost 10 o'clock, I mean.
Listen. If... Alright, so... I know it doesn't seem like it, but... If a god tells you something,
you say yes.
you usually go with it. You say yes. And weave's out of whack. Mystra died.
Well, this seemed in my vision. Mystra and Cyric were fighting each other.
Control over the weave.
Cyric there were 3 other people, Roy.
Cyric currently controls the weave. To get Mystra back, Mystra might have been reincarnated. Or at least have a new mortal plane body.
And we're kind of wondering...
Who has the rest of this information? It was just in the last episode, too. Oh, it's you! That's right! The High Priest told you about it.
About the weave?
About Horcruxes and...
about being...
a possibility.
Yeah. Which is why I'm thinking that these...
We need to find this child.
Yeah, we need to at least... Child is an option, Silverhand is an option.
We've tried to find Silverhand already. I think if we keep trying to find her, I don't think that she's going to know that our motive has switched. She's still going to look at it as these people took out a contract on me and they're trying to find me still.
Right, which is why I wanted to talk to Dem.
Oh, this is not good.
To see if we can work
We need to
the
find
other
this
side
child.
of the contract.
Now.
Okay.
Do I recognize the part of the city that the child is in? From my vision.
That has to be. That's too much of a coincidence.
Would I have been able to pick up any sort of information?
Yeah, she is standing near the main gate that you guys went out of to go train.
Okay.
She's standing at basically the south entrance of the city.
I think I may have a lead.
Where?
The girl.
Where?
Let's go.
At the main gate where we left to go train.
I hand you a book. On our way over. This is what I'm talking about. This is the book's title. It's The Banished. The Banished 3, A Tale of Mystra, Shar, and Cyric. I'd read this if I were you.
Sometime when we...
Sometime when you have a chance. But if I... How sure are you with this vision?
This is a lead. I know that this is a vision. And I think if we follow this, it's a lead. And we need leads.
We need leads, and if... Oh god, I really don't want to be right. Oh fuck, that would be way too much.
It feels getting some divine intervention, perhaps we should take advantage of it.
I might be able to meet Elminster. If he's still alive.
My brain's not working anymore.
Yeah, my part of my brain kind of shut off halfway through. Right? I don't like it when that happens.
Alright, so for your final day, you guys are going to go to the gate right now?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, we're gonna try to see if we
drop
can...
it and be like, Hibor just immediately like, that can't be, please. Oh, that's such a clue.
A raging clue.
Oh. Hibor has been trying to make sense of that book for like a week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I actually got that like the first or second day I started playing with you guys.
Perhaps Hibor should have shared shit.
as you guys lock up and head out, you feel familiar eyes on you, but you can't seem to place it.
Hibor, can you do anything that would like stop people from spawning on us?
What, like turning you invisible?
Or like, maybe like make me a bracelet that like puts a thing around me or something.
You want me to make you a bracelet that puts a thing around you?
Yeah, like a blocking aura.
Oh, you want to be warded. Yeah, probably.
I guess. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ward. You want a ward around you. What, to like block so people can't see you or...
They can't like spy
Sense
on me.
us magically.
Yeah, Nistral's magic. Yeah, that would be Nistral's magic aura.
Okay.
That's where I take it we're having this conversation as well.
Okay. You guys make your way to the gate.
I'm absolutely. Oh, sorry.
Probably be around 10-ish.
That's when I go to Wimbledon when I am Sean Connery.
Well, as to ask,
I'm missing something.
to answer your question,
What time
Molly.
did Sean Connery go to Wimbledon?
Because it's tennis. Got it. Okay.
Tennis.
Now I'm there.
Yes. I'm sure I could.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
Ah. Jokes are funny.
I knew she would love it. You arrive at the gate.
Okay.
You guys search around, trying to piece together what you saw in your vision.
I'm a little skeptical of spiders.
And while you're kind of getting like the perspective you saw from, something's out of place. Like the building doesn't match what you saw yet.
As if
Something as
it's a
if it
vision
hasn't
of the
happened yet. If
future
it's
rather
yes.
than a vision of the past.
And as you guys kind of conclude that maybe you're too early or too late.
Did you say there's a building that's not there?
No, there's a building that's not the way he pictured it or remembers it.
Are you explaining this to all of us as we go?
Yeah, probably. As I said, this building it's either some kind of unfinished building or a building that they added a wing to, or
So
Like there's posters that aren't missing or that are wrong the posters or the
What?
damage to one is not there.
do you remember the portal? The Yawning portal. How
So
it's not
how
where.
it's not where I remember it being.
Yeah.
What?
I wonder if this is kind of like that.
I imagine not necessarily like that. I imagine that this is just almost as if
Posters. Give me, what does one of the posters look like that's supposed to be on the wall right here? Like, do you remember what it should look like? It's like a poster of a lion. Circus.
As you guys are discussing, you feel a dull point right into your side. Hi guys, what you doing around here? You turn to see Ashorix jabbing his wand into the side of Hibor.
Hey, buddy.
Can I help with anything?
I got attacked here about 3 nights ago, and we're wondering if there's any leads still. There was a giant spider.
Don't suppose you have my books on you. I'd kind of like those back. That's where we're gonna end tonight.
did we leave this?
Yes.
Yes, you left them in the house.
Yes, we did.
They're not with us.
Did I fix the goat? I did say I was going to do it
Yes,
overnight.
you did stay up overnight. Yes, you took that point of exhaustion for it.
Don't worry. Reginald's guarding it. That's shit safe as houses.
That was an interesting episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully more of our party members will be back. Sounds like things are going to be a little more interesting next time.
Can you help?
I'm not trying to get up.
The table won't be in shambles. Anyways, guys, have a good